Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing? Wednesday night, live at the Creeper Gallery. Good evening, everyone. 7:30, live at the Creeper Gallery. Hello, Kay. How are you? How's everybody doing? I'm out in the, hey, Kathy. I'm out in the gallery portion of the, hey, Susan, of the Creeper Gallery, where, Kayla, how are you? Gary, how you doing? Where all of the artwork, hey, Karen, from both Donna Marion, the owner of the Creeper Gallery, and Thomas, Laura, John, how you doing? And Madam Clara, where all their artwork is and all their creations. Hey, Nancy, I'll give you a brief look around. Chris is not here. It's actually me by myself. Chris wasn't feeling well, so she, hey, Deb, she decided to stay home. So it's just me. It's just me here alone. Should be fun. Always fun when I'm here alone. Hello, Vicky. How you doing? Rosa. So I'll just give you a quick look around the gallery, and then I'll go into the red room. So I'm going to turn my camera around. Give me 2 seconds here. All right. So here we are in the gallery portion. In case you haven't never been here before to the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, that is the front door. You walk in. There's stuff all around you, all kinds of creations from Donna Marion and Madame Clara. It's just all around you. Weird stuff, creepy stuff, just everywhere the eyes can see. Gotta make sure I don't step on my own stuff here. So again, if you were to come to the Creeper Gallery, you walked in the front door. This is the outside, the gallery portion. All the good stuff. And again, it's everywhere. You look up top, you look down the bottom. Hey, Teresa, Angela, how are you? There's just stuff everywhere. So I had to kind of pick out the 3 objects that I'm going to work with, kind of set everything up myself, which I have ready in there. Hey, Naomi. All right, I'm going to turn the lights out in here and make my way to the red room back there where the light is underneath the curtain. Hey, Cindy, how are you? So this is the red room. If you don't know, I haven't been here before. This is the red room in the Creeper Gallery that is completely filled with haunted objects from around the world. Pretty much everywhere you look, there are haunted objects. Yes, I hear my sensor going off already behind me. And we have the pleasure of investigating pretty much all of them. And I've got my setup there. I've got my SLS here. I've got, again, these are other items. There's the, you guys remember that one, right? And that's the setup here. Here's EMF rope tripwires. Reacts to fluctuations in energy, same as that little lantern right there. Static detectors, motion detector with a red dot on it, or a big brick there. Yes, no eggs down the bottom. REM pod, new spirit box down there that I just kind of put together. I'm gonna try that one out for the first time tonight. No, Chris isn't here. Chris isn't feeling well. So the first item here is this thing. It's a mirror with kind of a brush on top, I guess. No new equipment. No, nothing new that I'm using this time. So you get a good look at this stuff here. All right. So if you read the card says haunted 18th century sewing bird. with a woman attached from a Doylestown estate, not far from Doylestown. I think we're like 5 minutes from Doylestown. So pretty close by. So woman, that's all we have, 18th century sewing bird. You got the mirror, which again, people believe can be used as a portal. So I'm going to put that right up here, like I always do. And I'm going to turn off the lights, and I'm going to try to place the camera so that, yeah, I see you, so that we can see everything, because I'm not going to be able to kind of get a look at everything. So I got to make sure you guys can see the SLS, the equipment, and all that stuff. So I think you've got a pretty good view there. I'm going to pull up the comments on my tablet so I can see what's going on. So give me 2 minutes, turn my flashlights on. We already have motion over there. The static detectors were going off like crazy before. So I'm just going to pull up New Jersey Paranormal on my tablet here. If I can find it, of course. Shut the lights off. All right, turn this down. All right, now I can see the comments. That's good. And I can kind of see the angle that you guys can see. Let me light up the object a little more. Let's see if I can get better lighting over there. That should be better. And I'm over here. All right, that's better. All right, get over here in the shot a little better. All right, good. Now I can see. All righty. We are dealing with someone. We're not sure what your name is. This object has been here for a while. As far as I could tell, I did see it down in the case there for a while now. You probably watched us speak to others when we come here. My name is John. I'm usually here with Chris and some other people, sometimes Tanya, sometimes Kenny. Tonight I'm here alone, which should be fun. We come in here just to talk to who's ever attached to objects that belong to them. I don't know if you guys can see that dome going crazy over there. If it's in the shot there, it's right next to me, just went off. I don't know if you saw that. We come in here and try to speak to anybody who may be attached to the objects, may come in as we're talking about the objects, about their lives, about what happened to them. And we allow them to communicate and tell their story, say anything they want to say, interact in any way that you can with us to try to prove that you're here, to let us know how you feel about your object, your belonging, being here at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. The fact that it is going to be sold to somebody else and brought into somebody else's home. You could tell us anything about your life, about your family, your job, about that object and what it was used for. Anything you want to share with me, I'd like to hear it. That's why I'm here. I'm going to spend probably about a half hour with you. I feel like a therapist just doing this. It's like half hour with each patient. And it's all dedicated to you and whatever you want to share and however you want to interact, okay? You may have heard me talking before about the things that are around that object that belong to you. I'm just going to grab it again, okay? This is called a sewing bird, correct? Sewing bird with a mirror in the middle, and it belonged to you. People believe there is a woman attached who lived in Doylestown, which is literally not far from here, 5 minutes, I think, Doylestown from New Hope, not far at all. So these things that are around the sewing bird, I'm going to put it back up here so I'm not holding on to it. Okay, right back up there. These things that are around the sewing bird, the lights up here, these illuminating purple colors that you see that glow, there's not fire in there or anything. They just illuminate. That I know it's hard for you to kind of comprehend that, but if you were to just wave your hand around anything in this area like I'm doing, you're going to see rainbow colors, like a painting. You're just going to see different colors, and none of it's going to hurt you. I promise you that. It doesn't hurt me. I'm right here near it. Look, I'm touching it with my fingers. Nothing happens to me. These two things that look like the letter V sticking up, I did see you touching them when I put them down. They'll light up red and green if you were to wave your hand by them. And I did see you doing that when I was setting everything up. I have Easter eggs down here. There's a blue one and a yellow one. The blue one is towards me and has the word yes written on it. The yellow one is towards the wall. That has the word no written on it. They work just by you touching them and tapping them with your fingers. They'll twinkle like the stars in the sky. And I did see you touching that circle, the purple circle that lights up like the rainbow. You were doing that. And this one here's a music box. See that? I made music just by touching that with my fingers. Didn't hurt me. It won't hurt you. Okay? Hopefully that resets, because that never does that. Okay, that's weird. Oh, wow. That was only me initially, and then it kept going. So that was kind of weird. So I'm going to ask you first, if you are here with your sewing bird, if you could just kind of stand in this area and just stand there and talk to me, even if I can't see you and hear you. Like I said, these different things are going to show me that you're there. Even that gray brick, I saw you touching that before too. When I first put it down, I saw the different lights kind of going on as if you were trying to either pick up your sewing bird or move it. And again, that didn't hurt you at all. Nothing here is going to hurt you. I promise you that. All right. So I'm going to give you a little time to try to show that you're here and to talk to me. I'm going to try 2 or 3 different ways in order to be able to hear your voice and let you say what you want to say. Okay. So I want you to just be patient and try to just do what you can to go back and forth with me if you're open to doing that. By the way, guys, we do have 2 other objects. I have 2 other objects that I'm going to be doing, and both of them supposedly have a dark attachment. So I'm starting out with the sewing bird because I like to kind of, it's like a primer. I like to do that one first with the friendly spirits to just try to kind of get into it and see what happens. And then I try to move towards the darker stuff. So I would be great if I could hear your name, and I'm going to try to do that. Like I said, in a few different ways. I have a little box here that's called a recorder that may be able to hear your voice. And then I have another box over here that I'm going to try to use. And I actually brought a third object with me here that I could use as well. But I'm going to give you a chance first because I did see you touching the 2 V's fingers. I saw you moving this little rainbow dome around, and I did see you touching that when I was setting up everything over there. If you don't want to talk to me for any reason, if you're intimidated by me, if you don't like the fact that I'm more modern looking and my approach to speaking with you is different than it would be back in the 18th century, anything at all, if you're uncomfortable, I'm going to encourage you to stand by your sewing bird and just move your hands like this. This is all it takes. Just what I'm doing. And I'll be able to see over there that you're doing that. And we could stop right there, and I won't pursue this any further. But I do want to give you an opportunity to say, hey, I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to do this. Let's just not do this. Okay? So anything you want to do, even if you can't do that, you want to knock somewhere in the room, make a noise really loud, you can do that as well. If that's easier for you to do. Okay. So I'm going to try a few things to maybe make this easier for the two of us. Okay. Because I do realize that it just got really darker in that corner of the room. I don't know if it's me, but it got really dark up in the top right corner over there. I realize it's difficult for us to reach each other and communicate with each other. So I'm going to do everything I can on my end here to make it easier for you. All right. So I'm going to turn on this box here. Okay. And hopefully I'll be able to hear your voice. His reflection keeps catching your eye. All right. So I'm going to turn this on. Is there anybody here with me? My name is John. What is your name, please? Could you please say your name loud and clear for me? Who are you? That was a man's voice. I'm looking for the female that's attached to the sewing bird. Is she here? Could you please say hello? Hi. That was a hi. Hi. What is your name? Again, my name is John. Who am I speaking with? Becca? Did you hear that? Becca? Anybody hear that? Becca or Rebecca? Miss Rebecca, if that's what you were called. Could you tell me where you're from? I don't believe it. She said, like, I don't believe it or unbelievable. Like I'm thinking that maybe she's not like unbelievable. I can't believe we can talk like this. That's what I'm thinking. Where are you from, Becca? Rebecca? I'll call you Becca. You said Becca. Where are you from? What town? We're in New Hope, Pennsylvania right now. According to what's written there, you're from a town not far from here. Which town? Which town is that? Becca, are you still here? It says on the card that you're from Doylestown. Is that true? Is it okay if I pick that up? I'm picking it up and I'm looking in the mirror. No, there are people who believe that you can speak to spirits through mirrors. Can you see me in the mirror? Yes. Well, it felt like someone just kind of tilted this back on me. So I'm going to turn my recorder on if I can find it. Let me run the recorder so you guys can hear it better. I'm just going to do a real quick session. Okay, so I'm looking through the mirror here, Becca. Do you see me? There was something there. What? Did you have a family, Becca? A husband, children? Were you married? Could you tell me how old you are? Again, if you need to use the mirror, use it. Can you see me? If you had children, how many children did you have? I'll put this back. Becca, are you still here? Yeah. What would you like to see happen to your sewing bird? What did she say? I said the name of this object, but to prove you're here, could you tell me what this is? Could you say it? Could you tell me what that is and what it was used for? Anything? Anything else? Anything else you want to say on this box before I turn it off? I don't know what she said at the very end there. So I'm going to listen to that back. It sounded like she said, I will tell you, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to listen back on the speaker, and then I'm going to do an EVP session. It sounded like she said, I will tell you. Make sure that this is... Okay, so I'm looking through the mirror here. Becca, do you see me? Yeah. Do you see me? Yeah. Becca, do you see me? See. She said see. What? Did you have a family, Becca? A husband and children? A husband and children? Husband and children? Were you married? Could you tell me how old you are? Again, if you need to use the mirror, use it. Could you see me? If you had children, how many children did you have? I'll put this back. Becca, are you still here? Yeah. She said here. Yeah. Yeah. Becca, are you still here? Here. Yeah. What would you like to see happen to your sewing bird? Sewing bird. Sewing bird. Bird. I don't know what that's saying. What is she saying? What is she saying? What is she saying? Sweetie, did you hear that? Sweetie. What did she say? Did you hear that? I said, what did she say, sweetie? What did she say? I said the name of this object, but to prove you're here, could you tell me what this is? Could you say it? Can you tell me what that is and what it was used for? Anything else you want to say on this box before I turn it off? I want something. Really hard to make out that last part. What did I do with it? Let's I'm gonna put that like that so that the mirror is facing me. All right. And I'm gonna try one more thing here. This time I'm actually gonna try to hear your real voice on this little box here. It won't be choppy and staticky and there won't be any of that noise. It'll just be question and hopefully you're answering, and then I'll be able to hear your real voice, what you sound like on this little box here called a recorder. Again, I'm going to ask you questions that I asked you before, maybe some new ones, and I do encourage you to just try to talk as clear and as loud as you can so that I can maybe hear you. Okay, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put the recorder right on top of it. Okay, so I'm going to put it on the floor and then I'm going to hit record on the button and I'm going to put it right on top of it. Okay, there you go. Again, my name is John. I hate to ask you again, but could you please tell me your first name? Can you tell me what the name of that object that belonged to you? What is it called? According to the information that I have, you lived in Doylestown. Did you live with a family? Did you have a husband and children? Can you tell me how many fingers am I holding up? Can you please tell me what your last name is? Did you enjoy sewing? Was this sewing bird part of a larger kit that you have? Do you know how you passed? Do you know what happened to you? What would you like to see happen to your sewing bird? It's okay if another person purchases it and brings it into their home? Okay, so the very first question, I believe it was the first question and the second question. Um, I heard something next to me in the room, and that's why I was kind of pointing to my ear because I did hear something in the room. I'm really, really hoping that the recorder was able to pick that up because I heard it for sure. Was the SLS on me? Is that what you guys are talking about? I could turn it a little more. There you go. Again, my name is John. I hate to ask you again, but could you please tell me your first name? Can you tell me the name of that object that belonged to you? What is it called? Was the knocking I heard? There it is, knocking again. According to the information that I have, you lived in Doylestown. Did you live with a family? Did you have a husband and children? Can you tell me how many fingers am I holding up? What that noise was. Just like a big breath. Can you please tell me what your last name is? Did you enjoy sewing? Was this sewing bird part of a larger kit that you have? Do you know how you passed? Do you know what happened to you? Talking. She's not talking. What would you like to see happen to your sewing bird? It's okay if another person purchases it and brings it into their home? Okay, so she isn't willing to communicate all that much, and it happens that way. They can't all be objects that are willing to interact on every level and give you multiple layers of communication and sometimes, excuse me, sometimes it does take more than one go around for a person to get comfortable with you. Again, these are real people, and you're not always going to connect to every person every time. Uh, Meeting them for the first time within a half hour, 20 minutes, whatever it is. So, this time it didn't happen. So, Becca, if that is your name, I do appreciate you taking the time and speaking with me for the time that you did. I know it's hard sometimes to bridge that gap and to go back and forth. Again, we're in the year 2023, and you're from the 18th century, so I can understand why that could be difficult or scary. So I'm going to thank you, and I'm going to say have a good night, and hopefully when Chris is back with me, she'll come and maybe you'll feel more comfortable talking to another female, and we can try again at some point. Okay. Okay. I'm going to switch and get to the dark stuff. Yeah. And I'll move that SLS if it's mapping me a lot, I'll just move it out of the way. I shift this over here a little more. Put this down over here out of the way. And what shall we do next? Should we do the Ouija board and get it out of the way? Ouija boards are always fun, right? Where are you? All right, guys. There we go. I hope you can see this Ouija board. I'm trying to wait for the delay to catch up to me on seeing me as me. There we go. Ouija board. Another old wooden Ouija board. I have the information for it. I just gotta figure out how to make this stand up. You know what? Give me 1 second. I just have to get one thing. I'll be right back. Commercial break. All right. Got that. There's your Ouija board. I'm going to switch things around a bit. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. Put that back there. Okie doke. All right, we're good. All right, I'll read you the information right here real quick. There's the information here in my hand. No, this is a different board. This is a different Ouija board. Different Ouija board with a different story. Just so you know, I thought it was the same one too when Donna asked me to do the Ouija board. But the other Ouija board you're talking about, that's where I just got that stand from. It's out there. So I took that Ouija board off and I put this Ouija board on it, and I grabbed the information for this one. So this is a different Ouija board with a different story. Circa 1915, Fuld Ouija board, FULD, was pulled from the Nevada desert in the 1970s, buried fairly deep to do away with it. Possible mob attachment. Hey, I'm Italian, so this will work. Claims are knocking and banging have been heard, as well as a gruff male disembodied voice. So from what, according to this, what they're saying is somebody was using it, I guess, and they had bad stuff happen, so they thought to get rid of whatever they were going through as a result of using the board, that they thought they could bring it out in the desert and bury it and just be rid of whatever they they might have let in while using the board. Again, Las Vegas, Nevada. Possible mob attachment. Again, I don't know what any of that means, but that's what I have to work with. So we'll see what happens. All right, turn off the light. Boy, oh boy. Now we can have some real fun. Okay. My name is John. You may have heard me speaking with the other person, Becca, who was attached to that sewing. Yeah, there you go. I knew it. Yeah, don't take much with the Ouija boards. I don't know if you could see the static detector lighting up there, but it's already lighting up on this end of the Ouija board by me. Did you guys see that? Did you see it over here? Hopefully you didn't miss that. Start over. My name is John. I want to talk to whoever is connected to this Ouija board, whether you were with the Ouija board or somebody brought you in by using the planchette and trying to communicate with someone from the spirit world. Maybe you were brought in that way. And from what I read, the people must have been pretty scared if they went out and drove into the desert in Nevada and buried the Ouija board underneath the dirt and the sand in hopes that they could rid themselves of whatever happened and that no one else would mess with this thing and have to deal with anything like what they went through. That's what I'm getting from what I read. I don't believe in much in Ouija boards. I do a lot of spirit communication in the way that I do it. This is why all of these lights are here around the board. The purple lights up top, 1970s. You know what lights are. I don't have to explain everything too much to you. These lights here that are purple, if you were to release your energy through the board, and I don't have a planchette, so I'm using the board as communication just by talking. I'll touch the board, whatever you need to show your energy, we could do that. But if you want to release your energy, those two fingers with the V's that are on the board, they light up red and green. You saw that. You already made that one light up. Up here, like I said, the purple lights, light purple, they'll turn different colors like the rainbow, depending on the level of the energy you release from that board. Different colors, red, green, yellow, blue. Again, red being the highest color. If there was so much energy coming off that board, these lights would turn red and let me know that, yeah, there was big time powerful energy coming off of there. These lanterns here that are purple, same thing. They'll just light up different colors to let me know that you're releasing that kind of energy. This makes music just by my fingers. See it right around the antenna. You know what an antenna is. You're from the board is from was used in the 1970s, so you've probably been around a while. This brick right here, if you move your fingers, see that? The different lights light up if you just move your fingers in front of it like I just did. And I actually have yes and no Easter eggs that if you touch them with your finger, just like holy shit. Oh my God, that was my speaker. I just about had a heart attack. What the hell was that? I just about had a heart attack. You guys have been watching week after week, or whenever we do this stuff. Has my speaker ever, ever made that noise. Ever made that noise. Woo, man. Eesh. Wow. I'm looking down like, what is that? My tablet? Is it the speaker right here? Right here. I'll turn it back on to see if it does it again. Right now it's on. Could you make this do that again? You scared the living bejesus out of me. There, it's in my hand. Make it make that noise again. Whatever you did, if that was you. Make it screech like that while I'm holding it. Oh, man, oh, man. Whew, wow. Wow, I don't get scared much. That got me good. Spirit said to heck with you. Yeah, I know exactly. The hell with the lights. So I'm gonna make your damn speaker screech. All right, where was I? Okay. The eggs down here, they twinkle when you touch them, just like that. See that? That one's yes. The one on the other side says no. I'm going to ask you to try to communicate with me without me using a planchette and using the board. All right? And to do that, I'm going to ask you to show yourself over here by the board and to manipulate all this stuff around it just by releasing your energy, letting it out in that area. Show me what you can do. Okay? And we're also going to try things like recorders and other things to try to hear your voice. All right? Whew, man. Wow, that was bizarre. I'm still a little shaken up over that. Whew, that was something. All right. So, show me that you can release energy from that board. I want to see you either standing there, and I have a special camera right there that can show me you standing there. And I want to see something here react to you. The lights, the two fingers, these, see that? Those work like a rainbow just by, again, moving your fingers around. It doesn't take much, not a whole lot of energy. So these people in Nevada, I've been to Nevada. Actually, my good for nothing father lived in Nevada, but I've been there and I've been out in the desert. Desert, beautiful. I love the desert. So people were using this board and they were trying to communicate with somebody, right? Is this what happened? And then that's where you came in, right? Maybe one of you or more than one of you. Is that what happened? And then I'm assuming the whole thing, they didn't close the board right. And here you are, still with the board. Am I right? Again, I'm not a big believer in Ouija boards. I've used them and nothing happened. But I'm gonna let you borrow my energy if that's what you need to do to show me what you're capable of, because someone may buy that Ouija board again and they may use a planchette and try to talk to someone, and it may make it easier for you to come out and do whatever you did to scare those other people, right? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take that Ouija board. I'm going to put it here in my lap. I'm going to put my hands on it. And I'm going to see, just by putting my hands on it and putting my energy into it, if that affects the area and what happens around the area, right? Now, if you don't want me to do that, again, showing your energy by touching anything or moving anything here, and I won't do that. I'm still a little freaked out about the speaker thing. I gotta be honest with you. I really am. That was I can't explain that. That was just so bizarre. All right. So I'm going to move these. I'm going to take the board. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to do, that was me. I just did that. I'm going to put my hands on the board, right? And I'm going to put my energy into it and allow the energy from the board to mix with my energy. Okay? There. My hands are on the board. I'm not using a planchette. I don't have one. I'm not using one, but again, my energy is, my hands are on the board. I'm openly inviting anyone who's attached to it to come into this room, to connect me with the board, and to show me that you're in this room by doing things, releasing your energy, using my energy. I give you permission. You do what you want to do to show me what happened to those people in Nevada. Do I need a planchette for that? I don't think you do. If there's the energy within this board and my hands are on it, moving around the letters. There you go. I see it. I see it. Okay. Release that energy. Good. Good. I see it. I saw the red and the green. Going to do more than that, though. You're going to have to do more than that. I want to see lots of energy released. Now, you guys can't see it, and I'm going to remove the lantern, the dome behind the lantern. Back there was just lighting up different colors, like that one. Go ahead. I have my hands back on it. I'm not removing my hands. Use your energy. Mix with, there you go. Good. Mix with my energy. Show me what you could do. Come on, I'm not afraid. I want to communicate with the person attached to the board. Where are they? Show me. Where are you? Show me you're here. There you go. That's the other one. Good. Good. Show me. Show me what you could do. That's good. You lit both of them. Show me more. You turn my speaker on. You're turning those lights on. I want to see more. That wouldn't scare me and make me bury. There you go. That's the other one. You're lighting both of them up. Good. More. That wouldn't make me bury this board. Show me what you could do. All right. So I'm going to take this box here that again works on motion. It's going off because I'm moving it. And I'm going to have it on the box and I'm going to lift the box. I'm not moving that at all. Somebody needs to put their hand in front of that for them to light it. Move your hand in front of that board. Come on, show me. Go ahead. Show me. Show me. Make them all light up. top to bottom. Come on. Show me. Show me all of it. Oh. Oh, and the static's going off back there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm getting a headache, so I'm going to put that back down. That's me who did that. Oh, I started to get a headache. Ooh. Oh, and that egg's not shutting off. Is that you doing that to my head? I feel that pressure. Is that you? What was that? All right. Oh, wow. All right. I'm gonna turn the spirit box on. I'm gonna turn a box on right there in front of me. And I will put my hands back on the board, and I'm going to give you an opportunity to actually speak, and I can hear your voice. As I'm putting my hand on the board, you're going to have a chance to say whatever you want to say, okay? This time I'll be able to hear you. So anything you want to say back to me or tell me about you, tell me about this board, you'll be able to say it out loud, okay? So I'm going to turn my recorder on if I can find it. I'm going to try one more thing, though, before I do that. I'm going to turn on this little box here that could say more than one word, like the Ovilus. It takes readings of the EMF and temperature, and then it has a word correlating with every reading. And this box here could say more than one word at a time, though. It could say several words or just one word. So we'll try that first on the box. The problem with this is that I'm going to have to come closer to the camera when I do it so that you guys can see it, okay? Otherwise, by the time I get over there, holy shit. I kid you not when I tell you I just saw my face in that corner right there. I just saw my face like it was a glass reflection in that corner right there. Whoa, that was weird, man. And the only glass reflection that I could see are up above me or over there. There's no glass in that corner. I literally turned around and saw my face looking right back at me. That is a first. That's a first. Oh, man, that was really weird. I'm trying to wrap my brain around how that could have happened. Where's my flashlight? All right, now. My flashlight don't even work. Okay. Now you guys can't see from where you are, but there's glass right there. And it's up above my head. Up there, up there, up there, right there. Where I saw it was that corner right there. And it was about that high, right where that light is. There's no way I was looking at my reflection up there when it was right there. Ooh, that was weird, man. All right. I'm going to bring this box over by the camera so you guys can hopefully see it if any words come out. Oh, freak me the hell out. All right. I'm coming over here. I have the Ouija board in my hand. I'm going to turn the box on. Okay, any words that you want to say? I'm holding this right up to the board. Right up to the board. Say whatever you want to say. I saw something really strange and I heard something really strange. I have it right up against the board. What do you have to say? Stay away. Stay away. I hope you can see that. Stay away. Why are you telling me to stay away? Is that why they got rid of this board? Tell me something else. I have it right on the board. Talk to me. It's so sad. I don't know, again, if you guys could see that. Stay away. It's so sad. Stay away. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. And I'm still holding on to it like a dummy. Okay, I'm gonna turn the spirit box on, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity to talk. Okay. So whatever, again, say it out loud so I can hear it. Okay. I got some words on that box, but I want to hear them now. So I'm turning it on. I'm going to run my recorder and record the session. I'll put my recorder all the way over here away from the spirit box. All right, I put my hands on the board. Talk to me. Who are you? Tell me your name. Were you brought in by the people in Nevada? What did you do to my speaker? Were you doing that to scare me? How many of you are here with this board? Did you just say my name? What is your name? Do you think you're evil? What's going to happen to somebody if they buy this board and bring it home? What would you like to do to me? Am I in danger of putting my hands on this board? All right. I think I heard a few things during that whole entire session. One of which I think was my name. But there was a few things in there that I need to listen back to. All right, let me listen back to that. Bad thing is there's another dark object right after this one that I may have to rethink. Again, my name is John. I hate to ask you again.
Can you please tell me your name? Can you please?
That's weird. There you go. Again, my name is. I don't know where it went.
Can you please?
Okay, so I'm looking through the mirror here. What are you saying yes about? I don't have anything on the recorder. What happened? That's me doing all that. I don't have anything on the recorder. That is bizarre.
This is me putting the.
I don't have anything on the recorder. Nothing.
Martha,
Nothing here.
who is the man that said?
Should be right there.
Can you please?
There you go. Should be right there. That was the last one I did. Again, my name is John. I hate to ask. Nothing there. That is really, really bizarre. Oh boy. I did hear my name on that session. I know I heard my name. I'll do one more really, really quick one, and then I'll just go right to straight EVP on this one. I'll put it right on top of the board. So I'll put the board down on the floor. Actually, I'll put it back up here where it was. That's me. And I'm going to put the recorder. So it is recording right there. I can see it now. I'll put it right up here by the board. Okay. What is the name of the person attached to that board? Were you with the board before the people in Nevada buried it, or are they the ones who brought you in? What happens if somebody else buys this board and uses a planchette with it? Were you the one who messed with my speaker and I saw a face in that corner? Did you do that? Is it dangerous to own this board? Did the other people not close it properly? Is that how you remain with the board? What would happen if I buried this board somewhere? What would you like to see happen to this Ouija board? Last question is, how many people are attached to it? I did see the chatter about the SLS before, and I moved it towards that wall more so that I wouldn't influence it at all. And I'm looking at on the tablet. If it was me that was influencing it, I would still be influencing it. It would still be there if it was mapping me. I haven't moved. I'm in the same position that I was in the whole entire time that I've been asking these questions. So let me show you again how far in I have to move for it to even begin to map me. I'm basically halfway in between my back being to the cabinet and to the other side of the room. That's why I moved it. See, I moved it so that it wouldn't get me in the shot anymore. So here I am. I'm all the way over here. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'll get in the light more. I'm all the way leaning forward. See? That's why I moved it, so that I wouldn't influence it anymore. All right, so let me listen back to that. No, I knew it wasn't me. I'm watching the comments, and I couldn't talk because the recorder was running. but I know it wasn't me. I was watching it go back and forth just like you guys were watching it. So it is recording right there. I can see it now. I'll put it right up here by the board. Okay. What is the name of the person attached to that board? Were you with the board before the people in Nevada buried it, or are they the ones who brought you in? What happens if somebody else buys this board and uses a planchette with it? It's a weird, like, yeah, it was like, and then it went. Were you the one who messed with my speaker and I saw a face in that corner? Did you do that? Oh my God, did you hear that? Hit my speaker and I saw a face in that corner. Did you do that? I don't know if you hear that. Messed with my speaker and I saw a face in that corner. Did you do that? Oh man, it's getting cold in here. It's getting cold in here, really cold. Really cold. Really cold. Is it dangerous to own this board? Is it dangerous to own this board? Oh, it's cold. Oh, God, it's cold. Did the other people not close it properly? Is that how you remain with the board? What would happen if I buried this board somewhere? What? What? What he's saying. There's two. Somewhere. It's. I don't know. Board. Somewhere. Board. Somewhere. Right there. I know what I think I hear, but I'm not sure. Oh, there was lights. I didn't hear it. Whoa, what was that?
Can you please tell me?
So it is recording. I can see it now.
There's something at the very, very end.
The people.
I think it said death you full, death you full.
What happened?
But there was something at the very, very end. I want to try to catch it.
The speaker. Did he? What would happen?
Right there. Kill you. Are you shitting me? Oh my God. What is the question?
Somewhere.
What is the question?
What would happen if I buried this board somewhere?
Right there. Right there. Kill you. Right there.
What would you like to see happen to this Ouija board? Last question is how many people are attached to it?
Wow. Wow. No, I didn't hear. I didn't. I'll see you. That's not what I heard at all. I heard kill you. That wasn't I'll see you. Go back and listen to that. It was real clear from where I was. Anybody, if you could tell me the time. I have no idea what time it is. Could you tell me what time it is? Anybody? Time? 9 exactly? 8:57. Oh boy. Do I end it there? I don't. Let me read to you the next one, and you guys tell me if I should continue or not. Okay. Because I don't know if I want to follow up that with another humdinger. I'll read you this one. And like I said, you guys tell me. My flashlight will work. Bakanago Nikashi came from the Metamora Museum of Oddities in Indiana. Sorry. Metamora Museum of Oddities in Indiana. This piece was gathered by owner Paul Hendricks in the 1960s. He explained that he had a calling from God to create a museum of occult items. Bad juju attached to this piece. So that's what the other one. Apparently, the owner owned an oddity museum, and he claimed he had a calling from God to create that museum. And no, it's spelled Metamora, 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 Metamora. Bad juju attached. I think we're done for tonight. Does sound interesting, but I don't know if I want to follow up that one with another one. That face in the corner really freaked me out. And then the spirit doing what it did. The speaker. That was freaky stuff. I mean, my face was right over there. I keep looking in that corner to see if I see it again in any way, shape, or form. And no, it is so weird. It was literally like it turned and looked back at me, and I saw my face as I looked away, which was really, really weird. Yeah, I think we're done. I think that's good enough. Let me go get my camera. Turn the light on. Oh, boy. And there it is. I'll give you a last look at it there. Yeah, I would have gone another half hour with that other object. No, I think it's still kind of there. I would have gone another half hour with that other object, but subjecting yourself to two in a row, one bad juju was enough. I think you're right about that, and so yeah, I think that's enough. I'll be back next week and pick out two good ones and a bad one, so that there aren't two bad ones in a row. That's it though. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't even know tonight. Wednesday, be back on like Friday or whatever to talk about all this stuff and fill you in whatever happens after this. Curious to see if I'm going to have any nightmares or anything after that one. Sometimes that happens, you know. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night.